Alrighty then. Back to the endless empty. Back to the dying body brain game. So last time I started the logic world where it's all ones and zeros. Am I ready to begin? Sure. What exactly is your experiment?
Since the incident, I have been working on making an artificial memory.
An artificial memory? Why?
You see, all of us thoughts and memories will fade out or become corrupted by death. We are mortal. This artificial memory will be death-proof.
Death-proof? Is that possible?
The test is still complete, but the results so far are looking positive.
That's still my best interpretation of a blurry voice.
Yet the memory is only in its base form right now. This is where I need your help. Alone I can only program so much into it. A data set, a set of coordinates in space.
I understand you can provide the functions. You need us to provide the purpose. The essence, the flavor, the soul.
Correct! That is one way to put it.
Are you sure you want me part of this? My essence has a way of messing things up.
Your will is just as important as every other being that makes up this mind. No, I will need a sample from the two of you.
Well, hold on. I don't like needles. This is exciting.
Okay, Anxiety, I need you over here. Creation over there. Now we need to craft the memory with your essence. Anxiety, you first.
Okay, Itching, how many drops should I add to the memory? I don't know, 3's a good number. Alright, here I go. I hope I don't mess it up. My turn. Itching, how many drops should I add? 5. Let's see how this masterpiece turns out.
Look, the memory is reacting.
Oh, it's got teeth. It's got flashing effects. Magnificent.
This experiment had gone better than expected. Now there is only one thing left to do. We have to test if this memory is durable enough to outlast us.
Wait, you're not thinking what I'm thinking, right?
I believe I am. We must venture far out into the dead zones and collect a sample.
Doing that really puts a frog in your throat. A sample of death. How do we collect a sample?
Simple, we attract the perfect sample out using bait. The bait will absorb death like a sponge, allowing us to bring it here.
Okay, what is the bait?
Something death cannot ignore. One of us.
Using one of us as bait. We need to talk about this more. I don't want to see anyone hurt. Suppose it wants me to talk in the eyeball. No. Eyeball monolith, you always understand me. Okay, I don't need any of that. So, which way do you want me to go? This way, I guess? Yeah, I suppose so.
This is really quite remarkable. After all this time, you are finally here, and you are more perfect than any of my models predicted. This memory is like my child, an evolution of everything I am. It will be our survival, I know this.
Really? I find the whole thing somewhat poetic. To avoid death, we must march directly into it. I don't like the sound of it at all. Using one of us as bait, how can we even take such a risk? When the time comes, I volunteer myself as the bait. I'm the one responsible for mending this world.
Are we prepared to leave? Time will not wait for discussions.
You sound excited to go.
Excited? Trust me, excitement has nothing to do with it. This is for survival, nothing more. There is no emotion in my movements. I am merely following instincts. I am merely following the programming. Meet me outside when you are ready to go.
Hands. Suppose I should save first.
Are you prepared to collect the sample?
Yes.
This is strange. The machine I put to guard this passageway has become corrupted. This increases the threshold of error. The dead zone may be more dangerous than my models predicted. Give me a moment to reconfigure this machine. Here you go, follow me.
Maybe you should have let me come see you without doing that. By 3:17 p.m., it had already sold 501,207 units, certified gold. By 5:46 p.m. the next day, it had sold 1,025,045 units, certified platinum. Multiple singles on the charts, songs heard on the radio each and every hour, and she was whispering each and every stanza into my ear. I think it'd be more useful if she sang them into a microphone. At 3 a.m., I woke to the earth shifting. So basically, I see that backstory going one of two ways considering the outcome. Either she decides that she just doesn't want to do it anymore and he loses his purpose, or she decides that he's way too clingy and needs to back off and finds another manager and he loses his purpose. Blue. Ah, the skin key. You always use a good skin key. Yeah, I want a couple of those. Because a character dying during battle is starting to feel more and more likely.
My sensors indicate that the perfect sample is just beyond this door.
We're calling this a door now. The way to the head is through the heart. The way to the heart is through the skin. Wait. How get? Skin? Get skin? How do I skin? Do I leave? Oh, okay. Enter the skin. Yes. That's some good skin. Oh, what a world. Tell me, what is the sensation that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up? How about romance? Splendid, isn't it? Okay, we got a hand with a nose, a tongue in between peace fingers. That's naughty. A scientific drawing of an eyeball, a regular drawing of an eyeball, and a hand. That's sensation. That's what sensation looks like. I suppose this. One of these. One of those. Sensation used 33 and a third. That's a third of 100. Now I can just start healing. I'm not sure what's special attacks and what's physical attacks, really. But at any rate, the attack up thing from Trigger Finger increases both stats, so I don't know, do something right. And once again, the best way of handling trigger finger during these fights is just to heal every turn, because, I mean, I have enough for 20 casts and an MP drain, but it doesn't heal all that much, so you really just need to do it every turn. It makes things go kind of slow, though. But at any rate, it looks like this isn't, like, supposed to be a major fight. It's going pretty quick, all things considered. It's like a mini-boss. Death. Dream script. Just bought some of those. I could go to the blue room after every fight, I guess, but I don't really need to. What a lovely world. Tell me what moves you. I didn't study for this one. The heart is still beating. Motivation. I've seen some plates colored like that. That's all I got. Oh, I paralyzed it. That's good. If it's paralyzed, I don't need to worry about healing. I don't feel terribly threatened by this fight. Suppose I can go for a quick heal. Eyeball monolith. You always know just what to see. Oh no, my brain is blurry, and I'm a star. Through the skin and through the heart, you have penetrated all my defenses. What am I to do now? Become me. I don't think it like that. Meditation. So it's a brain with a halo, a star, a weird eyeball, and 2 mouths of a deep sea fish, and a rib cage. The fact that you can paralyze and like poison these bosses feels a little weird. Even if they're mini bosses, like, this feels a little too effective. Did that fight without taking damage. Upper compartment. At 3 a.m., I woke. She was sitting at the end of our bed. The room smelled of lilacs. The record was still on the charts. Our endless tour still on course. She spoke heavenly words, though they stabbed me through the chest. In 2 cities I will be leaving. I have a new contract, one where I have complete control over the music. I just thought I would let you know before I disappeared. Let's say the really desperate thing. Wait, we need each other. You have been out of your mind for days. Do you even know what day it is or where we are? I need more than this. And like that, she was gone. I can't even remember the last two shows. There is a theory that every choice made splits the path of time into another universe. I repeat the events again. I must find the correct universe. What do I say? Do I mean nothing? You mean everything to me. You found me when I needed it the most, but I have to make the most of everything you have given me. And like that, she was gone. I can't even remember the last two shows. There is a theory that every choice made splits the path of time into another universe. I repeat the events again. I must find the correct universe. Please, just leave. I don't want to see you again. There is a theory that every choice made splits the path of time into another universe. But no, my path was destined to fail from the start. Called it! Even that he was being too weird and clingy.
My sensors are off the charts. This is where we need to be. Do prepare yourself. I cannot predict what is beyond this room.
Which is to say, please save. Hold on, I sense someone is here. You are correct. And the prey is still lost in dreams. I'm here. Why don't you show yourself? You want me, right? Well, now is your chance. Oh yes, now more than ever. I want to watch you disappear. You, the grand connector, the listener, the lover. What are you saying? Your soul weighs heavy. Let me tear apart your circuits. You had a good run. Just look back at what you have done. You have used your power and twisted this mind into a beautiful mess. Now you will cease to exist. Take me and leave everyone else alone. You know that is impossible. Pure death emerged. What a jerk! I mean, this does look kind of like a supposed to lose fight, but who knows? Actually, no, this looks perfectly winnable. What are you doing here? Don't you realize that I need to do this myself? Now you handle it while I heal. I don't suppose I can poison Pure Death. Nice misses. I really wish there was just something I could do about this accuracy. I mean, I see that it's... Where did everyone go? Well, here goes nothing. Oh, you're not actually going to properly join me, huh? Well, I suppose I didn't put him in my party. Yeah, I feel like auto-attacking, regular attacks are just better in this case. So, it goes from 304 to 330, so the damage buff isn't even all that much. Infinite darkness all around us. Let's add some light! No, it just isn't going to give me anyone besides these two, except when another one comes in for one attack, I guess. That's okay, he's almost done. What a strange reaction. What a jerk. Somehow you are still here.
I don't know if you can hear me, but we have to get out now.
Numbers. Dude, did you use your threes attack? I learned the touch of life. There is no order to the waking world. Why do I remember what I do? Why is it all short flashes and waves of emotion? Why can't I remember her songs? Why can't I remember my face, my name? I've gotten this close to death before. The memory is as clear as day. I remember the sky opening up to greet me, ahead of me a long stretch of road. I remember the dial spinning past a controllable speed. I remember sinking into the seat. I remember the stupid song on the radio. I remember the windows giving out under the impact. I watched the sky change into a sea of stars. I remember the asphalt cold against my wounds. I remember the taste of blood in my mouth. I watched the stars as my vehicle burned in the distance. The image of each light in the sky burned into my retina. I could never forget this night. Hey, are you awake? I assuming you saw it all too. This is why we need editors, folks. I'm sure this looked fine when you wrote it, but you didn't read it out aloud. So you gotta read it out loud. All these recollections I'm seeing are so incoherent. They are more like hallucinations than anything that really 1L happened in waking life. I don't understand most of it. It's falling apart, and I don't think that's intended. Logic is in the lab to the west, analyzing the sample of death. Suppose I can buy another nice suit for the 2 defense. West. Enter the lab. Logic, do you think the sample will work?
We will see in just a moment. Yes, in a moment we will have the gift of security, knowing that our existence was worth something. Through our existence we gain just a bit of knowledge, making survival for our offspring a bit easier. Itching, I apologize for what we went through. I felt like it was the only way to ensure our survival. There is still some space in the memory we can add. Is there any information you would like to add?
Memories of us.
Error. I'm not sure how to quantify the experiences we are having now, but I will try my best. Alright, everything is set. Let's expose the subject to the sample to see if survival is a possibility. How to expose the sample? Is it working? My lord, it is working! Wait, what is happening?
How many times must I tell you? This is it. Logic, all sensors are crashing. It cannot survive. I'm going to attempt to quarantine the area.
No, I'm going in!
What? You will be destroyed!
Can't you tell this is more important than me? Survival at any cost.
We can't let him go in there alone. I'm going in too. I'm going in there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Data missing. 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. Logic, are you still here? System termination countdown activated. Hold on, we can get you out. Logic 0 emerged. Number generator activated. Logic's been corrupted. Maybe we can still get through to him. Can I poison 9? You'll take it for a set amount for several times. That doesn't seem all that useful. Well, I can't damage it, but I can poison it. Uh-huh. Okay, it takes physical damage. Which also kind of answers my question. And then unanswered it. I was going to say, skills are magic, attacks are physical, but then Trigger Finger attacked and it was negated. Logic is changing forms. Watch how our attacks affect him. That looked bad, but I think that was just the health bar filling up to show that it's in a new phase, and then went down 248. I don't think it was actually a heal. Okay, yeah, now it's vulnerable to magic. Destroy me, E. Hold on, everyone! Alright, now it's vulnerable to nothing. Well, magic's working, so let's keep trying it. What did you follow? Watch out, another round of feedback. Probably physical now. And then it changed, but I was still right. Kind of a weird fight, but I don't feel like it's dangerous yet. Another one, another one. Protect yourself. Please heal me. Hold on, I think I can reach him. Plus shift to change the target. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, now I will use items with main cast. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, you are still here with us.
Yet somehow I still am.
Okay, I got him. I had my first character death though. That's progress.
Zero percent. 0%, 0%, 0%. The figures all showed 0%. Where did I act? What instinct compelled me? Only 3.21% of this realm remains. No options left. Death is all around us.
What can we do?
I don't know. Itching. I have kept something from you. I know where the bullet is. The bullet that entered this brain, the source of all the death eating at our realms. It may not be worth much at the present time. I just thought you'd like to see it for some sort of closure.
That's the third typo I've noticed today.
Hear it. Wait, the bullet is gone.
Maybe it fell out. Itching, check outside the hole. It could still be laying around. How about I become alive first? Kind of looks like there's something over here, but I guess not. Look outside into the real world. Scent of lilacs. Got a TV with a button. I want the button. Over here, honey. I got you a gift. The one you've been asking for all these years. Gun, gun, gun. Did you see it?
Oh no! These bloodstains can only mean one thing. The bullet was taken to another realm.
There is another realm?
There must be. This blood does not belong here. I do not like the circumstances, but I recommend we follow the blood.
Like follow it out this way? Okay. Yeah, it goes right into the blue. Open the door. Is the bullet just gonna be walking around inside? Like, hey, what up? Itching? Is that you? You know my office is closed at this time of night. I didn't think I would see you again. Please come in, let's talk. This appearance is unexpected. I don't have anything planned. Is there anything you would like to tell me? How are you feeling? I'm a little confused. You know, it is okay to feel lost sometimes. Not every question in the universe needs to be answered. You just got to live the best you can with the strange, wonderful, and confusing circumstances you were given. Is that all? Maybe we could schedule some appointments in the future. You know, the next challenge will be the most difficult. But remember, there are people here who care about you. I will be waiting when you make it through. I know you will. What do I see now? Is the image a little clearer, period, instead of a question mark? No, the image is just more confused. Is time even moving forward now? Or am I constantly repeating the same moments over and over again? I look in the mirror. I feel displaced. Is this who I am? Static, is that you? You're changing again.
I think the shape you have taken is beyond my realm of expertise.
Itching, if you are still changing, that means there is still hope.
The blood trail leads this way. I suggest we move quickly.
I don't feel very different. But I still have the eyeball monolith. Can I add him to my party? Yeah. It's got the same attack as Itching. That's good. Extra nice suit. A very chill color. When love isn't strong enough to win the war, use a cannon! I guess I'll buy this for later. Okay, and yeah, what skills does he have? Yeah, allow target to counter. That's interesting. And he has a stun, so yeah, seems good enough. Oh, it's getting really juicy. Anger. Music's pretty angry. The bullet. You know where the bullet is? They stole it. Can't let them have it. Oh no, he is gone. So I don't suppose I have any new skills to... No. I'm sorry? Huh. You can just use that in, like, preparation? That's so weird. Is that a newscast? Congratulations! War forever! Hello and welcome to another glorious day here on the battlefield. We have lots of exciting new developments to cover, so let's get started. We have new footage that shows you now... We have new footage to show you now pertaining to the Sacred Bullet. Yes, there it is, the bullet. It's got wigglies. It seems that the arthropods have taken it. Apparently back to their home in the mines. For you keeping track at home, this is the 97th time the bullet has switched sides. This is exciting news. What revelations will come from this event, period, instead of a question mark? What dominoes of death, destruction, and murder will be spurred into action? Keep watching to find out. Thank you for turning into Channel Zero News. Remember, the bullet is the only way to go to heaven. I will see you next time. Where? I'm sorry if I'm not parsing the screen quite correctly. Three-headed deer. got quite a lot of health. It's fine now that it's stunned. I can just sort of slap it. Considering how tanky everything seems to be in this game, dots are definitely the way to go. 2,000 experience. Feels like a lot. And an animal heart. That's a key item. Thanks for the organ. Seems the way to go is just alarm plus poison. And just random, regular attack it down. That gets through the fight with the least resources possible spent. Even if it runs out, I mean, it's already pretty close. It's not that much damage I'm gonna take. And mana on Trigger Finger is virtually infinite. Let's try the village first. Just in case there's anything interesting here. Like, leg snakes. I don't like it here, but what can I do? Found some red. I assume that's for creation. Yeah. At any rate, I don't really have any money, so no point in going to the... Sometimes the sounds of the factory can drown out the sound of the bombs. Crumpled love note. For anxiety, so I guess I've brought exactly the wrong characters. More chests. External memory. Ah, for logic. Another 10 attack, always welcome. Alright, lizard with 2 heads. I mean, guess. I feel like I was supposed to go to the mines first, and this was sort of supposed to be my reward. Like, oh, now you get new items, but I kind of just feel like I wasted all that money buying things for characters now. Hold up, who approaches? You don't look like one of the reptiles, but we can't take any chances. The bullet is ours, and you need to leave. This is a war. We can't afford any hospitality. I need you to leave. Fine. Trying to get a look at that bullet, I'm presuming. I admit it is quite the tourist trap. I would love to have my peepers on that bright, beautiful bullet as well, but alas, it is under lock and key. Or perhaps there is a way. I've heard rumors of a young reptile in the village, trading with the arthropods. He could be your way in. You will find him daydreaming in his garden. Good luck. Alright, so I was supposed to go to the mines very briefly. I like the smoking iguana up there. Sorry, I don't have more jars of clean air to give out today. Wait, you are not one of the villagers. Who are you? We heard you had access to the arthropod's mines. I swear I've seen you before. I don't have access to mines. I'm just friends with one of them. I trade food with the arthropod, and he gives me a jar of clean air gathered in pockets within the mine. The air out here is killing us, so I think the trade is working out well for all of us. Even if my fellow reptiles at the Citadel don't like us meeting with the enemy. Do you think what I'm doing is wrong? Nah. Yeah, life is better when we all work together. I'm going to make my arthropod friend a delicious meal. If you help, I'll let you come to the trade. Could be your way to see the bullet. Help make the meal? Yes. Need 3 ingredients. Animal hearts, twisted root, and sweet salt. Animal heart can be found from any of the mutated animals on the battlefield. Twisted root is found by the tree near the citadel. Sweet salt can be found secreting from the bleeding flowers west of here. Well then, let's get on it. Let's start with the citadel. Really, you gotta just look respectfully. Feels like I'll be getting a lot of levels from these fights, considering they give 2,000 experience each. Game probably wants me to level up a fair bit. Because otherwise, experience has been pretty static. Mostly you just get it from bosses. Who is that below? Have you come to view our impressive war machine? Quite the beauty, isn't it? Soon we will reclaim the bullet with it. Afraid we ain't giving tours at the moment, you better move along. It's okay, I just need this. Good evening, folks. Today we are interviewing citizens to get their perspective. Currently, we have a local arthropod. Sir, do you think the reptiles and arthropods can walk the path to heaven together? Over my dead body? These monsters are always shedding their skin, making a mess. How can you join sides with something like that? There you have it, folks. Stay tuned for more updates on the war. But you shed your skin too. Yeah, but we do it cleaner. Or something, I don't know. Bleeding flowers. Alright, that's everything. Oh, it was a lot of damage, and I didn't stun it. Getting pretty spicy in here. Except for Logic, he's chill. And now I got chemical supplement. Okay, just a bigger heal. Well, considering there's an item to heal for 2,500 health, I guess there's still a fair amount of game left to go. Good evening, folks. Today we are interviewing citizens to get their perspective. Currently, we have a local reptile. Sir, do you think the reptiles and arthropods will ever find peace? Absolutely not. I mean, look at those creatures. They don't even have a backbone. How can you trust something like that? There you have it, folks. Stay tuned for more updates on the war. Sell some stuff. Yeah, okay, all that will do. Did I heal? Yeah, I healed. Triggerfinger always seems to be missing some health after I leave the healing room. I don't know why. What's up with him? Great, that is everything. This doorway leads to a secret tunnel where we have our trades. See you there. Sorry, I missed... This is weird. Sorry, I missed our last meeting. All the commotion over the bullet, you know. Is it okay we made... It is okay, we made you some extra special this time. And I got you extra jars of air this time. Who are your friends here? You know, I'm not for sure. They are neither Arthro nor Reptile. They wanted to see the bullet. The bullet? You know I can't just let anyone see that. That's the thing. I believe the electric blue fellow here is the activator. Huh. I'm the what? That is right. The bullet right now is just a glorious statue. You need an activator to cast open its shell and reveal the path to heaven. Wait, how did you get here? Oh, I'm always around. Okay. If this is true, our war may finally be over. I will talk to my king, I will share your meals, and I will find a way to get you to the bullet. There is no need for us to fight over the bullet. I promise you we will all walk the path to heaven together. Yes, I will talk to my ruler as well. We will have peace at last. Come on, friends, meet me at the Citadel. Well, look at this little Romeo and Juliet going on here, am I right? I mean, I'm not. Not really. What I'm saying is they should kiss. Hello, we need to talk. I have great news. What is it, young farmer? Has the time to strike and reclaim what is ours finally come? No, no, no. I believe we have found the activator. All of us can get to heaven together. Together? I've never heard of something so childish. Please, just hold back for a bit longer. I promise things will get better. Okay, but understand my patience runs thin. I have to do what is best for my people. Let's head back to the village and see if my friend has been successful. Huh? Another news alert? What is happening now? I don't need your sass. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The king of the arthropods is dead. We go live to the queen now for an interview. This is what happens when you let generosity get the better of you. We accepted a gift from the reptiles, a meal. And behold, the food was poisoned. This will not stop us. The bullet shall continue to be ours. And our revenge for this cowardly attack will be swift. Young reptile farmer, how could you? That's too much damages. Come on, I need something to stick. There we go. Just getting more animal hearts. Don't need them anymore, but they're yummy, yummy. Oh no, what was that sound? Quick, let's head to the village. My home, my friends, my family, it's all gone. What am I doing here? Again, the smell of lilacs brings me here. It has been over a year since she left me, yet I find myself at each and every show. Is it an obsession? I don't know. All I know is the music keeps getting better. I'm losing my mind again. Anything new? Nope. I feel like my little feeties would fall in the hole. In the holes there. Rusted uniforms. That is a lot more defense. And it was, I guess, entirely possible to miss. Rust monster. Can I can I stun Rust? Gonna need them to stop doing that magma core attack. It hurts. Yeah, I need them to stop doing that magma core attack. That hurts. I need them to stop doing. Alright, I'm gonna need to start, like, doing extra heals. But then I suppose I was not supposed to get looked at. Oh, it fully healed me. Okay. This way, friends. You were just about to miss the show. Well, now I gotta look over here first. There was nothing. Thanks for wasting my time. After this show, I might just get... Or after this show one night, I got the nerve. I would talk to her. Fix whatever had happened. She was looking more beautiful than ever, yet when I approached, she stared right through me. She didn't even recognize my face. Oh no, what is happening here? Don't take one step closer, you murderous insects. You started this, you filthy lizards. We will attack if needed. This is bad. Perhaps we could try to calm one side down. Which means destroy one side. Look, the enemy is sending someone toward us. No, we are not your enemy. We just want to stop the fighting. More dirty tricks, I see. Can't take any chances. Attack. Can't take any chances. No comma. Attack. No comma, no period, no nothing. Yeah, let's do that. Well, now I'm also gonna buff his attack, so fine. And this seems to do pretty well. I need you to stop poisoning me. It's not a big deal, though. The damage isn't very high. It's not really a threat. An alligator bite. And a new skill. So they want war, do they? Let's give it to them. Yeah, still poisoned. Which I can't heal outside of battle. Neat. Can you hear it? Not a question mark? A symphony of warfare in the distance, the purest sound known to man. I'm starting to think that this strange traveler isn't on the up and up. All these primal urges, they motivate each and every one of our actions. You can call me Anger. Welcome to my realm. I do hope you enjoy your stay. Soon you will learn more about yourself than ever before. It will be painful. Most cannot handle staring directly at their own reflection. I'll see you at the end. What happened here, period, not a question mark? It's horrifying. Oh, it's looking... I don't think I'm supposed to walk up there. Don't look. We didn't put the collision down. Don't look. Oh, now there's a crack in the room. Tongue friend is still here, though. That's what's important. All the fighting outside. Where do you think the bullet is now? We have to be close, right? Let's move out. Or maybe we should stay here and let death find us. Huh? I don't want to experience any more of this. One word. But there is still a chance to get out of this dying mind. But what if we are meant to die? I mean, look at us. Look at the carnage outside. All of it is spawned from this broken mind. How can we live with that, period, not a question mark? But creation? Maybe he has a point. Everything left in the mind has malicious intent. Not much beauty left. We can still fix things, right?
Perhaps it is time to admit our weakness. Step aside and let something else take our space.
We can't quit now. I don't know what else to do. I feel so empty. Itching, you will still follow me, right? Tonight's broadcast emerged. I guess I'll use my new move. Losing health pretty fast. Oh, that's what the chemical supplements are for, I guess. Got him. Oh, I got a TV screen. Just the screen, though. No actual TV. It is moments like this when I found myself imagining things. Between the adverts, my mind would wander. I would imagine one day she would come through my door, broken and lost, all the beauty gone, and I would love her just the same. Sometimes I imagined I was a good person. Times like this, I imagined that I had made something important. I imagined the lives I could have lived. I imagined all the different shapes this body could have taken. Sometimes I imagined. Most of the time, I sit and stare at the colors on the television. Every once in a while, I would hear beautiful music. I try to organize these thoughts, but they have become too unruly. I have found the abyss, the endless empty. It's all in my head. I cannot stare directly into it, or I will be forced to confront each and every piece of me. It's a little... Considering that this game really wants to show without telling so far, with like the imagery and stuff, that's a little telling without showing, but okay. I don't care what you say. Or how impossible it is. All of you can wait here and disappear if you want, but I am not giving up. Still got logic with me. Because of you and your people, everything I knew is gone. I should hate you. I should kill you. I blame you for everything. The death of the king, all the suffering. I should hate you. But I can't let this go on. I forgive you. We have to, or this war will never end. I think there is enough clean air here for all of us. Forgiveness? How disappointing. I put all the dominoes in place. The betrayals, the poisoned food, the weaponry, and it culminates with forgiveness. Disappointing, 1S. Or 1P. Incorrect spelling. Conflict. That is doing piddlywinks. Maybe it's more vulnerable to physical? Yeah, it looks like it. This thing is pretty chunky, though. Oh, jeez. Now it's war. Now it's Mars. And now I'm all dinked up. The scent of lilacs fills the air. I won't let it end here. Yeah, then it just does it all again. Thanks. Let's see if I can blind it. That might help. Just a little peek. This feels like it kind of came out of nowhere. I figured at least one more cutscene before a boss. It's like everything's dinked up. And then you sort of move forward and now there's boss, as opposed to, like, Anger coming in and being like, hey, what's all this? I mean, yeah, he was like, why the peace when I set up war? Now, that was more directed at the farmer and the guard, not so much at, you know, the main characters. Now I'm fighting this? Damn it. The only way we are going to get through this is together. You are right. I'm sorry.
This world is unexplainable in its meaning.
All we can do is keep moving forward. It is all I have. Well, we all did it together. Oh, now everyone's out of order. I'm gonna be all messed up in my menuing. This way? Got teeth and smiles and guns and skulls. This fate, it cannot be avoided. Archangel emerged and a warhead. And 2 warheads. It's not the right Archangel. Archangel. Angle arc. It's a lot of meat to go through for 3 enemies. It's a little late, but I suppose I can increase special attack for all allies and debuff all enemies. This feels like a random battle, and it feels like a really threatening one. I mean, I have been going through fairly quickly and not grinding, so maybe the game expected me to do that more. Can I have the mutated animals back? They were really nice. I'd appreciate it if it hit Logic more, because he's got the defense. Definitely pretty resistant there. Gonna need to start popping items to deal with a regular fight. That's pretty nutty. Those at least were some good hits. And a little less so. $7,000 experience. And $1,400. Game suddenly got a lot harder. Congratulations, you finally found what you are looking for. I bet you feel so proud. Or maybe you feel uncomfortable, upset, irritable, perhaps even a bit vengeful that this is the end. Good, I need you to carry that energy. We are born a rat in a cage, a beast with its back against the wall. This anger is the only thing that has keep you alive. There's another mistake. It is what spurred us to survive over these millions of years. Anger caused the cells to split. It caused the limbs to form, so that we may take everything in our reach. It was rage at this cruel, cruel world that brought you here. Anger at your God. Anger at the chemicals for making you feel this way, for making you face these impossible circumstances. The fighting never stops. You see, the arthropods and reptiles continue their fun little war. You say you want peace. Well, peace is easy. One side must be eliminated. No chance for revenge. Today is your lucky day because I will let you choose. Your precious bullet here has massive destructive powers. Now where should I aim it? I mean, obviously refuse, right? But the arthropods made me laugh. Are you sure? Yeah. As you wish. Let the firing commence. 3, 2, 1. Eh? A doorway. Is this incredible?
Impossible!
This is the gate to heaven. Hold on, I need to go back. No, this can't be. The path to heaven is a lie. It was a lie. I made it up. You deserve no salvation. You will die here just like the rest of us. I was trying to go back to heal. Core, huh? Let me go back. I just wanted to heal. Buddy, you're gonna join me, so let's just hurry this up, alright? It's annoying that there's no item to heal poison. Could be that physical attacks are better anyway, but you never know. Let's try physical attacks for a bit. $191 and evade. This world means nothing. Why don't you help me destroy it? Oh, you got gross. The physical does not seem to be the way to go here. So let's... Harsh noise, prediction software, no, prediction software on itching, heal. Yeah, I'm getting the harsh noise attack, alright. Call them your tits music. Oh, I guess that wasn't a bad thing. Yeah, physical now that it's back to the core seems to be the right way. Ooh, 1,000 damage. That speeds things up. So yeah, once he gets to the last phase, he does a really dangerous magma core, but then he goes back. I mean, I get it. The fight's almost over, so it's fine. New experience. Are you still here? I thought you left. Now I need you to do something. See all this emptiness in front of us? This black hole seems to never end. It feels insurmountable, correct? Yes, what do I do, period, instead of a question mark? Take a deep breath. Look directly into it. No, sing into it. Sing as loud as you can. Something sweet, something true, something heartfelt. Ready? Yes. Okay, let's do it. Boom, 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 colors. Well, it's kind of uncomfortable to look at. Trial of Hearts. I'm still the artist. There's all sorts of colors. This may be your last chance to... Oh, no new items, so... Yeah. He's not tongue flicking anymore. What a rip. Your transportation is waiting in the next room. Stop right there. Don't leave me. I am part of you just as much of it as any of this. I will witness the end, even if I must claw my way through. Anger's joined the party. Alright, well, let's see what he can do. I don't trust any of this. He's level 25, so I guess I was expected to be a bit stronger. Knife. More physical, less magic. What if that put new items in the Tongue Man's shop? Oh. Well, we'll see if his physical or his magic's better and then change accordingly. You know what? Let's start on the magic side. Oh, that's what he's on. The knife. The magic knife. Hey, you made it. Does your heart feel heavy? Sure. I understand that's the way it is. The last steps are just around the bend now. Things are falling apart here, but I want to get you as close as I can. The rest is up to you. Gatekeeper. You got all wiggly. Stab the target. When the passion boils over, inflict poison. Alright, whatever that did. It's probably good. Got him 2 debuffs. Didn't see what Revenge did. Doesn't want to tell me. Feels a bit underwhelming, really. Is that a good noise? It was a noise. Starstruck really chews through that SP though. That's fine. Loose electrons are cheap. My entire past laid out before me. Every little mistake eats away at me, revealing my final shape. Is this what I imagined I would become? I can't even stand to stare into mirror. You just gotta read your script, my dude. No, I still look the same. Still look the same. This is not what I expected. Our world has almost disappeared. Whatever memories are left have made their way here. Man, the script is just falling to pieces. Your shape, it is different again. No, it's not. I think it's supposed to be, but it ain't. It is impossible to see things as they are. We see them as we are. Seeing is believing, as they say, but that is putting a lot of belief onto your sight. Itching, we are all set with your appointment. Talk with me at the desk when you are ready to go. Are you ready to go? Yes. What do we have here? Somehow right on time. You know, you really did make a mess of things. A big, grand, beautiful mess of things. Now you are here, and she is waiting for you. But first, I need you to shed this excess skin. Let's see your core. Your judgment awaits. I like to save before my judgment. Remove the first layer. The consumer. Oh, let's do one of these. I got the debuffs at least. Really, this is just fighting anxiety again. Honestly, that does adequate damage. And his multi-hit attacks just do weirdly little damage now. Like, they haven't improved with stats. What will heaven be like? I don't know. I don't expect it will be much of a place for me. I'm the emotion that turns bad things worse. Still, I experience things all the time that must be close. The feeling after a long day of work, when you are at your wit's end, near exhaustion on the verge of tears, but you have to make it home. To your lover, your family, your friends. You push through on pure anticipation, a moment where you are excited to exist. I imagine that is what it will be like. Alright, full heal after each round. Second layer. Let's do it again. Get the poison off if you can, and then I got that weird itch. Just totally brain blasted me. Like that weird itch you get in the back of your throat. It feels like you want to scratch your uvula. That's a lot of damage. But since he's got a drain, I've got to really keep on the pressure. And once the special attack up runs out, then you just start normal attacking. This seems to make the most sense. Hollow Soul. What will heaven be like? I don't know. I don't expect it will be much of a place for me. I hold the complex of a god, but the hands of a mortal. All I make will fade away. Yet I still make it. It is the closest I will be to divinity, the thrill of putting these mortal mechanisms in motion, a moment where you are excited to exist. I imagine that is what it will be like. Deals damage based on current health. It doesn't really help. Do I want high health or low health? Hey, I got the poison. That's good. I don't see much of a point to Molten Core now, considering that I'm only fighting single targets, but alright. Let's use it. I suppose it's stronger, huh? Oh, no, that was Hollow Soul activating afterwards. Not getting memories anymore. It's worth mentioning. What will heaven be like?
I don't know. I don't expect it will be much of a place for me. I'm not sure if I can believe in it. I know what is true and what is false, but I have only scratched the surface. Yet sometimes when I find that next piece of the puzzle, the evidence all starts to make sense. I can decide on a purpose and reach it with the utmost efficiency. A moment where you are just excited to exist. I imagine that is what it will be like.
Yeah, you got the poison. Boo, got poisoned. Yeah, it seems like that new skill on main character doesn't actually work on these enemies. Since it is Magma Core that's hitting twice, and the thing after was being nullified. At 480 damage a turn for poison's real nice, let me tell you. What will heaven be like? I don't know. I don't expect it will be much of a place for me. Well, it would be better without me. Where we could finally drop all the weight. All the fear, all the hate, all the regrets. Finally, you could live without the pain. Truly a moment where you are just excited to exist. I imagine that is what it will be like. Final layer. Wandering star emerged. Looks like this guy's gotta come to terms with his Goyle friend. Alrighty then. Let's do the same old, same old. No poison. Boo. That's unfortunate. Okay. I need them chemical supplements. I got hit so hard. That hit a bit harder. Damage ranges in this game seem to just be wild. Everyone's okay on that, so let's restore some SP. Oh yeah, physical's definitely the way to go for this phase. Helps that it's free. Try to put that back on. Maybe poison it. Oh. Blind at least seems to proc pretty consistently. I never look at the like log message to see what that debuff actually is in time. Hey, you can't do that. It's cheating. You can't heal. Now I'm doing the big damage. Alright. Is that it? A never-ending tour of life. We had the music, the drugs, the love. I had my special rock star. Reality was always following us, just out of sight. The party ended and the dream collapsed. We weren't gods, we weren't saviors. We just two lost mortals overestimating our grasp. The crash came down hard and left me dying on the side of the road, looking up into an endless sky. The scent of lilacs filled the room. Hello, beautiful. That was quite the show. Are you satisfied with your performance? Sure. Wonderful, I was impressed. One last thing before we continue. If you would be so kind, I would like your heart. Throughout life, our hearts gathers weight. There's another typo. It grows heavier and heavier and heavier. Your final judgment, we measure it against this feather. What about my heart? I cannot tell. Did I pass? Did I make it? Did I make it to heaven? Well, that was never for me to decide. It is your choice. Head to the room at the end of the hall. Brightly colored door. You can't miss it. I hope you find peace. That's what was said at the beginning of the game. I wonder what I'm supposed to look like at this point. If it would be more thematically appropriate. Instead of being stuck on the creative world. Huh. We've gathered so much information from this trip. Suppose I was supposed to check the other doors. That was such an interesting adventure. Am I now going to go back and check the other doors? No. I ain't gonna. Itching. You made it. It appears we are going up. Where are we headed, though? To our doom? To a kingdom in the clouds? All that matters is that we are here together. I don't know, but all I know is we all did it together. This looks like our stop. Itching. No comma. Open the door. I am ready for anything. Suppose we still have to deal with death, huh? Never really. Still dying. I guess that was unavoidable. That's like, see, babe, I always win in the end. And the game was alright. It's kind of funny, when a game is overtly trying to be artistic, it kind of ends up being less artistic than it could be. But the game just shovels a whole bunch of symbolism, and it's like, look at the symbols! And I'm like, well, sure are symbols. What do they mean? And the game goes, that's for you to decide. And alright. My decision is that you put them there to try to look intellectual. You know. Not a good thing. As a video game, it was aight. Definitely no Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass or Tales of a Drunken Paladin. But I have certainly played less gamey RPG Maker games. I guess I just don't have a whole lot to say. Which is definitely not a good sign for a game that is trying to, like, provoke thought. That this one probably is. I don't know, I was mostly just fixated on the grammar mistakes at the end, but I mean, even if they were fixed, it'd just sort of be going through the motions, you know? It's fine. Interesting. Fun to look at, certainly. I like the, cutout paper aesthetic of the whole game, the collage of nonsense. But that kind of thing works better when it's not the norm. In something like Madoka or Grim Fandango, right? There are segments where there's that sort of cutout collage aesthetic, but it's not the whole thing. In Madoka, it represents the presence of a witch. In Grim Fandango, it's how the dead see the land of the living, as if to show the obviously living viewer what it would feel like to look at the dead by contrast. To see a spirit would be like how the spirits see the living, you understand? So, it definitely has a more meaningful meaning. But in this, because it all takes place in an abstract world, it's all abstract, which kind of means that none of it is. It's just what the world is built out of. It's the kind of thing that could really do with some sort of outside view. I mean, you see out in the real world, and it's kind of also a collage of nonsense. I think that's the wrong decision. I think it would have really helped if, and this is what I was thinking was going to happen, when you peer out the bullet hole and you see the real world. I think what it should have been is just like a photo, of the real world, so that you could see how very obviously different it is compared to, the emotions and nerves in the brain. Like, oh man, that world looks weird. That's so alien. And then it goes back to its floating mouths, right? That would help. That would certainly help with the aesthetic. If you had brief normalcy as opposed to what most things will have, which is brief lunacy. Since this all takes place in an abstract way, you really need something concrete and devoid of meaning to give the rest of the meaningful stuff meaning. If that makes sense. I think that's my final verdict. Such a small change could, I think, improve the game quite a bit. Also, are we not going to address that the, memory you create in the logic world doesn't have anger? We need all of you. Except Anger. He comes later, so don't worry about it. Well, anyway. That'll just about do it for this game. I don't have anything picked out for the next stream, but I'll figure something out. Because I am itching for new games.